Hi, so in today's video, I want to share with you my spring favorites for women over 50. I missed March and April for my monthly favorites, so I gathered up the things I've been loving and using, and I want to share them with you. So the first thing is a body lotion by Neutrogena. It's their new one. It's the Hydro Boost Body Gel Cream. It's a great line, that Hydro Boost line that Neutrogena has put out. This has a slightly blue tint to it, and it does have a little bit of a fresh fragrance. And what I've been doing with it is adding some drops of the Tan Luxe The Body Illuminating Self Tan Drops is what they are. I'm almost out. I need to pick up another one from ULTA, but this is fantastic for a slight golden glow. Now, it's not going to get you that deep dark bronze. If you've got a bronzier olive skin tone, it's not going to make you look super tan. But for me and my fair skin, I add equal number of drops to pumps of lotion. So if I do 2 full pumps, I'll put 2 drops of this in, and it dries down really quickly. I don't have to be super careful with how I apply it because I mix it in my hand. I just put in the lotion, the tan drops, mix it, apply it. Of course, I wash my hands afterwards, and I'm getting a very slight golden look. It's not coming off on my clothing or sheets. You don't have that self-tanner smell. I really have been enjoying this. And then for my sunscreen, this is the one I've recommended over and over. It's the Nivea Sun Super Water Gel SPF 50 PA+++. I get this on Amazon. It comes from Japan. And you go through it fairly quickly because this bottle isn't that large, but I absolutely adore this sunscreen. I have no problem applying it on my arms, legs, chest for sunscreen every single day, the backs of my hands. My husband loves it because it's very lightweight, sinks right in. There's no white cast. With, this is a new bottle, with sunscreen, sometimes you just get the worst white cast, and it's really thick. This is really light. Can you see? Just melts into your skin. I was on a trip recently, ran out of my sunscreen, went to Walgreens, picked up a good line of sunscreen, and it was so thick, so pasty. I spent so much time rubbing it into my arms and legs, and later, about 5 o'clock that evening, I could look down on the back of my legs. I could still see that little bit of chalky whiteness on them. And so this, you cannot beat it. It's not super inexpensive, but it's not too much money for taking care of your skin. It's the most important thing that you can do for your skin is to use SPF every single day, whether you're inside or outside. The UV rays will age your skin. So I love that sunscreen. Then next for my under eye, and I'm so excited about this. I've been using this for about a month, and it was a suggestion from a subscriber, and I have to go back and look and see if I can find her and thank her because this is beautiful. I had never heard of this line before, but she said she uses this Rejuve Eye Repair Gel, and then she puts an oil on top of it. I forget what oil she said she had. So it comes in this tub. The first ingredient, I believe, is aloe vera. It's very wiggly, and I use the tiniest bit morning and night. So what's in the cap is I will just barely touch it, get about that much, put it on my fingers, and that will be enough. I will go ahead and tap it, smooth it in, tap it, give it a few seconds, then I will go over it with the oil that I had. And I had not loved this oil on its own. It just wasn't sinking in. There was just something not right about it on its own. It's by Cora, and I'll go ahead and list the name. I can't read it, but it's this small bottle. And what I do is I let the aloe vera gel, it's got some other ingredients in it as well. I'll go ahead and list a few. I'll let that dry for, like I said, just a few seconds, and then I will roll one, and a lot of oil doesn't come out, so you don't have to be too concerned. It's not going to start dripping down your face. It's a really good dispenser, so it just applies the smallest little film of oil, and then I will tap that in. And I usually follow my bone, my orbital bone down here. I will most of the time go with 2 swipes, and then I tap it in. It doesn't take very long. It is absorbed into my skin. And I have to tell you that recently, underneath my eyes, I'm not getting as much of the bagginess that I was getting before. And I'm eating the same way. I'm drinking the same amount of water. So all I can do is think that this combination has really deflated my bags and kept them a little more taut, which is fabulous. So I love that combination. Then for my lips, I have been loving this Revlon Kiss, what's it called? Exfoliating Balm. I picked it up at Target, I think, and it twists up, and it's just this really scrubby balm. And I'll put it on maybe once a week, rub it in lightly with my fingers, let it set, take a shower. It kind of absorbs, or if I have to, I'll wipe it off and then apply my other lip stuff. So this has been great to keep my lips free of those little skin flakes that you can get as the seasons change. Then for my hair, oh my gosh, you guys, I love this combination. It's by Color Wow. Now it's in new packaging. This is really not the greatest packaging, so I'm so happy that when I buy the new bottle, it will have a pump. This just has a screw top and has that little dispenser there, but you shake it up, and this is the Coconut Cocktail, the Bionic Tonic. It says it bonds an outer lubricating layer to restore silkiness and fluidity. It smells a little bit like coconut. Really good scent. If you like coconuts, it's a really good one. It's not super strong. It's fairly light. You shake it up. I'll apply like a quarter size in the palm of my hand because my hair's longer, and I will rub my hands together and then just put it through my hair right after my shower. And this is just fabulous. I can use it if I don't blow dry my hair and let my hair dry naturally, or when I use heat styling and drying. With that in combination, I've been using this Sun Bum, which I think I heard from, I'll go ahead and put her name up, going blank, but it's the 3-in-1 Leave-In by Sun Bum. And it says it smells like bananas a little bit, but to me it doesn't have too much of a scent. But I will spray it on the bottom of my hair, the bottom half of my hair, and leave it in, and it keeps my hair softer, silkier, with fewer looking split ends. Really easy to style and keeps its style. I can go to bed and wake up and my hair isn't all crimped up and going crazy. It looks very smooth and I'm loving it. Let me see what it says here. It's paraben free, color safe, cruelty free, UV protecting. That's awesome for this season. And yeah, it just protects your hair from the sun, which is excellent if you color your hair. So I'm loving this combination, the Coconut Color Wow with this Sun Bum Leave-In. Then a lot of you women have talked about this. I've had this for a long time, this tool, but I haven't talked about it because so many of you did wonderful reviews. And it's the Revlon, I'll put the name up, but it's this tool. The first time I tried it, I wasn't sure about it, but since then, I absolutely love it. It's what I did to my hair today, and I just section it, clip like the top half layer of my hair up, and then run this through the bottom, then do the top layer. And I always do it on the low setting, always. I'm not going to fry my hair. This gets really hot. It is pretty loud, but it's very time saving, and in conjunction with those two hairstyling products, like I said, I can go 3 days now with my hair looking nice and smooth. If I just use dry shampoo, it's a real big time saver for me. So I really am loving that. This eyeshadow single is by Bobbi Brown, and it's the number 4 taupe. I love that one and done eyeshadow look. And this has been a go-to of mine. I'm making some progress there with that color, but it's what I have on today. It's a really easy neutral looking color. It's great to travel with, and when you're in a hurry in the morning. If you're doing a lot this summertime, this is a great color to have. There's no thought involved. You put it on, and this brush I've talked about several times, but I can't say enough about it. It's by Sonia G, and it is the Worker 1 brush. It is a beautiful brush. It has a beautiful handle, but that's not what I'm about. What I'm about is how soft these bristles are and how versatile it is. I can lay down my color and blend it in my crease and above my crease with no problems, and it's so soft. It's just a joy to use this with, especially with the one eyeshadow. It feels good, it's quick, and it turns out blending beautifully. So love this brush. Now this I couldn't find for a while, but I went to Makeup Forever's site because it's not in store where I go, and it's the Aqua XL line of eye pencils, and this is the color 1-34, and I love this color underneath my lower lash line, just in the outer third. I didn't do it today, but it's so pretty. I love that look, and it stays all day long. It's a really pretty spring summer color. Then I found this great mascara by Flower Beauty, and it's called Warrior Princess. It's got this beautiful tube, pink metallic tube with this woman's eye on it. I am loving this mascara. It's got the nice big fluffy wand like I like, and it's super volumizing. I don't know how it does with length because I really don't need lengthening for my eyelashes. They're pretty long right now because I use an eye serum, but this mascara is terrific. Now it hasn't started drying out yet, so I don't know if it will be a flakier formula at that point, but right now I am loving how thick and full my lashes are looking with this mascara. So I'm excited to find a new drugstore one. Then I'm all about the lip glosses. This one by Laura Gellar in Nude Kisses. It's the Lip Hugging Lip Gloss. It's got this unique sort of doe foot that has a little cup in it. And I'll go ahead and put some on so you can see. It smells a little bit like vanilla frosting or cupcake. Yeah, kind of a cupcakey smell. Now these two lip glosses I bought in a little set in the fall and just saved them because I have a ton of Buxom glosses, which I absolutely love. If you're a gloss lover and you haven't tried the Buxom glosses, go check them out. They're great. But Pat McGrath had a little set of minis, and I wanted to try her lip glosses. And one is in, what color? We have Divine Rose and Dare to Bear. Let me show the colors on the back of my hand. Okay, Divine Rose has some pigment to it. These are beautiful. They're super comfortable on the lips. There's no tingle, there's no stickiness. They are so nice. Now this Dare to Bear is pretty see-through, but if you can see the colors there. Really nice set from Pat McGrath. If you're traveling too, that these would be really convenient to throw into your bag. And they're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. So the last things are not makeup or skincare. They're more lifestyle. I am eating low carb, pretty much keto, but I'm not super strict. So what I've been really enjoying are these two things from Julian Bakery that I pick up on iHerb. And this is the Pro Granola Peanut Butter Cluster. So good. He also has, or they also have, a vanilla that's really delicious. So there are 2 net carbs in here. It's got 1 gram of sugar, soy-free, gluten-free, grain-free, no preservatives. Really great ingredients. Love that. And then I tried these Paleo Thin crackers in salt and pepper. Wonderful. They had another flavor which was Parmesan, I think. Not nearly as good. The salt and pepper, even though it sounds boring, the salt and pepper is the way to go. It's delicious with tuna, egg salad, just cheeses. Really, really good. I'll show you one so you can see what they look like. They're very crispy. If you are keto or low carb, they look like this. This is just a weird shaped one, but they're really, really tasty. Kind of pricey, but I eat them sparingly, so it's worth it to me. And then I have been loving these glue-on nails by Kiss. There's one in acrylic nude. It's the French in the medium length. I prefer the medium length. These ones are the nude kind, so they're not quite as white. They don't stand out quite as much. I don't know if you can see that or not. There we go. And then this one has like a pearled French tip. It's by Kiss as well. And then these are just their basic ones, but I get them in the medium length. And they last on me pretty well. I go over my natural nails with nail polish remover before I apply them. And I don't use the tiny little glue that it comes with. I use, I'll go ahead and put the name of the glue that I use and I'll link it down below as well. But I use a different kind of glue and these last really well on me. I really like having them. I don't want to pay for the French manicure acrylic nails, and they kind of really mess up your natural nail. And these might a tiny bit, but really your nails stay healthier with these glue-on ones than the traditional kind. Then the earrings that I have on are from an Etsy store, and I've shared with you before I can't wear studs anymore because of the surgery that I had, that my earlobes are closer to my head, and so I can't get them to fit. So I wear these tiny hoops. They're super lightweight, comfortable, really pretty, and a really good price. And I'll go ahead and link her store, and they're called by Leah, L-I-A Jewels. And I bought these, which have, I'll try to find a picture and put them up. And then I also bought silver ones that have little tiny white jewels in the front. So if you have the same issue that I have, which I doubt, but if you have a lot of piercings that are going up and you want some tiny little hoops, she's got you covered, and the prices are really good. And then my last thing to share with you is if you are planning on traveling this summertime and you're going by airplane and you're possibly going overseas, somewhere special where it's a long haul flight, I've been watching this travel channel by this more mature woman, and it's called Travel Tips by Lori. She's really, really helpful. She covers what to pack in your bag for on the flight. She covers traveling clothes, lots of safety tips, things like that. So check her out if you're interested in anything like that. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you soon.